कैसे हैं आप सभी? आई होप आप सभी बहुत अच्छे से होंगे और खूब अच्छे से पढ़ाई भी कर रहे होंगे। क्लास की शुरुआत करते हैं। चैप्टर है हमारा व्हाई डू वी नीड अ पार्लियामेंट। लर्निंग पार्ट। Adoption of parliamentary democracy, essential features of the parliament, functions of the parliament, relationship between the two houses of the parliament, have a bill become a law, division of powers between the centers and the states, the union as executive. Parliament can be defined as a meeting or an assembly for discussing the debating national or public issues. बच्चों पार्लियामेंट को डिफाइन कर सकते हैं कैसे? एक मीटिंग या असेंबली कह लें जिसमें डिबेट होता है नेशनल और पब्लिक इश्यूज़ के ऊपर। इन प्रैक्टिकल टर्म्स अ लेजिस्लेटिव बॉडी और द यूनियन लेजिस्लेचर इज कॉल्ड पार्लियामेंट। बच्चों प्रैक्टिकल टर्म्स में लेजिस्लेटिव बॉडी और यूनियन लेजिस्लेचर जो होता है उसे पार्लियामेंट कहते हैं। इट इज़ द सुप्रीम लॉ मेकिंग बॉडी। दस द गवर्नमेंट इज ट्रूली डेमोक्रेटिक एज इट इज़ गवर्नमेंट बाय द पीपल फॉर द people and of the people. In the Indian parliamentary form of the government, the parliament is supreme and the executive is accountable to the legislature. The president is the head of the executive, but all the executive powers are actually exercised by the council of ministers with the prime minister and his soul of ministers with the prime minister and its head. The prime minister and his council of ministers are members of parliament. Adoption of parliamentary democracy. The farmers of our constitution chose the parliamentary form of government because of the following reasons. Many of our leaders were familiar with the working of the parliamentary system in Britain. They wanted a similar system for independent India. Since the parliament is composed of people's representatives, it ensures a succession of democracy. The parliamentary system ensures a responsible government, one that is accountable to the people. Newly independent India needed a responsible government. The farmers of our constitution also realized that in a parliamentary form of government, the legislature would always act as an check on the executive, and thus there was no chance of emergence of a dictator misusing democratic system. Let's do it. The democratic system of government first appeared in Europe during the period of Renaissance in 15th century. After that, democracy spread to all parts of the world. Before the advent of democracy, monarchy was the most prevalent system of governance. Discuss what is the absence of democracy would have been the situation of fundamental rights in India. इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा। Essential features of the parliament. The parliament is the voice of the people of India. It is authority that makes new laws and modifies or abolishes old laws. The parliament has two houses, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, but constituently president is also its part. पर जो पार्लियामेंट जो होता है वो इंडिया के लोगों का वॉइस होता है, इसके पास अथॉरिटी होती है नया लॉ बनाने की, उसे मॉडिफाई करने की और ओल्ड जो लॉज होते हैं उसे अबॉलिश करने की। पार्लियामेंट के अंदर दो हाउसेस होते हैं, लोकसभा और राज्यसभा। कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली इसमें प्रेसिडेंट भी इसका पार्ट होता है। लोकसभा, द लोअर हाउस ऑफ Parliament is called the Lok Sabha. It is also known as House of the People. This is because its members are elected directly by the people. बच्चों लोकसभा जो होता है वो लोअर हाउस होता है पार्लियामेंट का, इससे हाउस ऑफ द पीपल भी कहा जाता है क्योंकि इसमें जो मेंबर्स होते हैं वो डायरेक्टली पीपल द्वारा यानी इंडिया के लोगों द्वारा चूज किए हुए होते हैं, इलेक्टेड होते हैं। द लोक सभा कैन नॉट हैव मोर देन 550 मेंबर्स. आउट ऑफ these 530 members are elected from the states and 20 members are elected from the union territories. Seats are allotted to each state on the basis of its population. Any person who is citizen of India and is at least 25 years old can contest the Lok Sabha elections. The person should not be mentally unsound or declared bankrupt. He must also not hold any office of profit. The Lok Sabha serves a tenure of 5 years. Procedure of election. इसके इलेक्शन का प्रोसीजर क्या है? Members of the Lok Sabha are elected through the general elections. Elections takes place every 5 years. हर 5 साल के बाद में इलेक्शन होता है. For the purpose of elections, the country is divided into constituencies. A constituency is geographical area presented by a member of parliament. Only one person is elected from each constituency. All citizens above 18 years have the right to vote. People cast their votes through a secret ballot. जितने भी लोग हैं जो 18 साल से ऊपर के हैं इंडिया के, उन्हें वोट देने का पूरा अधिकार है, वो अपने मनपसंद के नेता को इलेक्ट कर सकते हैं। These days electronic voting machines are commonly used in elections. Elections in India follow the first past the post electoral system. It is called the simple plurality. In this voting system, a single winner is chosen in a given constituency by virtue of his or her getting more votes than any other individual representatives and not getting the majority of votes cast. However, in a majority voting system, the person or the party that receives more than half of the total votes cast, it is declared the winner. Did you know the 5th Lok Sabha 1971 to 1977 had an extended term due to emergency which had been declared in June 1975 and lasted till March 1977. The presence of the 1/10 of the members of the Lok Sabha forms quorum. After the electoral results are announced, the leader of the majority or of the party with maximum number of elected members is invited by the president to form the government. The other parties together form the opposition. Speaker. The newly elected members of the Lok Sabha elect its chairman and vice chairman, known as the speaker and the deputy speaker. The vice chairman or deputy speaker acts as the speaker of the Lok Sabha when the speaker is on leave or resigns from his post. Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament. It is called the Council of States. It has maximum of 250 members and 12 of whom are chosen by the president of their competency in the field of art, literature, science and social services. These members are known as nominated members. The remaining members are elected by states and the union territories by the method of indirect elections. The elected members of the Legislative Assembly of a state and members of the Electoral College of an union territory participate in the Rajya Sabha elections. The more populous states have more members. The members serve for a period of 6 years, with 1/3 of the members retiring every 2 years. Thus, the Rajya Sabha is permanent body and is never dissolved. The Vice President of India is the ex officio chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. The deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha is elected from its members and take care of the day-to-day matters of the House in the absence of the chairperson. The Parliament in session. The period during which the House meets to conduct its business is called a session. Our Constitution empowers the President to summon each House. The Parliament, according to our Constitution, must meet at least twice a year. There should not be a gap of 6 months between the two sessions. If it so happens, then the President has the power to summon either House, dissolve the House of the People in consultation with the Prime Minister, discontinue the meeting of either houses without dissolving it. A minimum of 1/10 of the total number of members should be present to transact the business of the Parliament. Is called quorum. Let's do it. Having learned about the Indian parliamentary system, you must now get a practice idea of how it works. Organize into groups of ruling party and the opposition and conduct a mock parliament session taking up the roles of MPs. Functions of the parliament. The parliament performs many functions. Legislative functions. All laws are introduced as bills in the parliament. Approval of both the houses is necessary for the passing of a bill. A bill, as you can recall, is the initial draft form a law. The parliament legislates on all subjects mentioned in the union list and concrete list and also residuary subjects. बच्चों आगे बढ़ते आ जाते हैं. पार्लियामेंट, यूनियन, लेजिस्लेचर. आप देख सकते हैं लोकसभा में लेजिस्लेचर और फाइनेंशियल होते हैं, डिबेटिंग, कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट एंड राज्यसभा इलेक्टोरल एंड कंट्रोल ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव. फाइनेंशियल functions. If the government wants to introduce any new taxes, it has get to the approval of the Lok Sabha. These taxes are utilized by the government to execute welfare and development programs. The departments involved in this implementation have to give an account about the money spent. Through the annual budget, the legislature also ensures the government does not overspend. Debating function. The parliament is the highest platform for debate on any issue of national importance in the country. These discussions are important as the opinion of the people on important national and international issues can be heard. Constituent functions. The parliament has the power to make changes or amendments to the constitution. All constitutional amendments have to be approved by a majority in both houses of parliament. Electoral functions. The parliament performs some electoral functions like electing the president and the vice president of India. Control of the executive. The executive of the government includes the president, the prime minister, the council of ministers. The executive is accountable to the legislature and all the policies of the government have to be approved by the parliament. Moreover, and the legislature can pass a non-confidence motion on against the government if it is not happy with the working of the executive. The executive is also assisted by an administrative machinery called the bureaucracy or the civil services. They are employed by the government to assist the ministers or formulating policies and implementing them. The bureaucracy is expected to be politically neutral and should not take any political positions on policy matters. They help in drafting the policies and their implementations. बच्चों, अब आ जाते हैं थिंकिंग शॉर्ट पर. इट इज़ पॉसिबल टू रिमूव द गवर्नमेंट फ्रॉम पावर इफ द मेंबर्स ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड विद द फंक्शनिंग ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. इफ येस, हाउ? बच्चों, क्या ये पॉसिबल हो सकता है कि हम गवर्नमेंट में जो पार्लियामेंट में जो मेंबर्स हैं, अगर हम उनसे सेटिस्फाइड नहीं हैं, उनके फंक्शन सेटिस्फाइड नहीं हैं, तो क्या हम उन्हें रिमूव कर सकते हैं गवर्नमेंट में से? अगर हाँ, तो कैसे? बताइए ज़रा, इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द टू हाउसेज ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट. दोनों हाउसेज के बीच में, राज्यसभा और लोकसभा के बीच में क्या रिलेशनशिप है, चलिए जान लेते हैं. Theoretically speaking, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha enjoy equal powers, but we cannot overlook the fact that the Lok Sabha represents the people and is elected by the people. On the other hand, the Rajya Sabha represents the state of the Indian Union, and its members are elected indirectly by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies. They never have to go to the people. In such a situation, it is natural that the Lok Sabha is given an upper hand in almost all matters concerning the parliament. We shall discuss their relations as under. अब आते हैं difference over the legislative matters. Legislative enactments belong to two categories: ordinary bills and money bills. Ordinary bills. An ordinary bill can originate in either house of the parliament and must be passed by both of the houses of the parliament before going in for the president's assent. बच्चों, अगर हम कोई भी ऑर्डिनरी बिल को पास करना चाहते हैं तो दोनों हाउसेज से बिल पास होकर ही पार्लियामेंट प्रेसिडेंट के पास में जाएगा और प्रेसिडेंट के असेंट के बाद ही वो बिल पास होगा. बट इन केस ऑफ अ डेडलॉक बिटवीन द टू हाउसेज ओवर अ बिल, इट इज़ टू बी रिजॉल्व इन अ जॉइंट सेशन फॉर बोथ द हाउसेज विद द स्पीकर ऑफ द लोकसभा इन द चेयर. अगर किसी भी तरीके का डिस्प्यूट हो जाता है, अगर किसी भी तरीके से दोनों लोकसभा या फिर राज्यसभा उस लॉ के लिए, उस बिल के लिए अगर हामी नहीं भरते हैं, तो जो लोकसभा के चेयरपर्सन है, जो स्पीकर है, उनके पास में ये मामला जाएगा. एज द मेंबरशिप ऑफ द लोकसभा इज मोर देन डबल द मेंबरशिप ऑफ द राज्यसभा. इट इज द विल ऑफ द लोकसभा दैट अल्टीमेटली प्रिवेल्स ऑन द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ इट्स मेजॉरिटी in the joint session. Money bills. The procedure of a bill is money bill is a little different. A money bill can be introduced in the Lok Sabha only, unlike other bills. The Rajya Sabha has to return it within 14 days from the day it receives the bill. If the money bill is not returned by the Rajya Sabha within 14 days, it is deemed to be passed by both the houses. बच्चों, जो मनी बिल का प्रोसीजर होता है वो बिल्कुल अलग होता है. यानी कि सबसे पहले ये बिल इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाएगा लोकसभा में, उसके बाद राज्यसभा में जाएगा. राज्यसभा को 14 दिनों के अंदर इसका आंसर देना पड़ता है. अगर वो आंसर नहीं करेगा तो ये बिल ऑटोमेटिकली पास हो जाएगा दोनों हाउसेज से. Again, if the Rajya Sabha suggests changes in the bill, it is not binding upon the Lok Sabha to accept them. The Lok Sabha does an upper hand in case of a bill. There is no provision of a joint sitting in case of money bill. Control over the executive. The parliament keeps a check on the ministers and their work. Members of parliament have the right to question the ministers about the policies and programs of the government. This is usually done during the question hour, during the 0 hour, which starts immediately after the question hour. The members can raise issues of immediate public interest. If the members are not satisfied with the functioning of the government, the Lok Sabha can pass a vote of no confidence to remove the government from office. How does a bill become a law? Legislative proposals are brought before either house of parliament in the form of bills. A bill becomes an act of parliament when it is passed by both houses of parliament and assisted to by the president. Bills are introduced in the parliament by ministers or members of the house. There are 3 stages through which a bill has to be passed before it becomes a law. A minister or a member seeks the permission of the house to introduce a bill. The member then states its purpose. All members of the houses are given copies of the bill. This is called the first reading. At the second reading stage, there are discussions on the bill. Members may suggest changes which are taken into consideration. A committee of selected members may scrutinize the bill at this stage. The bill is at the member after it is drafted with the changes. This is the third reading stage. This final form is put to vote. If the majority of the members vote in favor of it, the bill is passed and sent to the other house. After a bill is sent to the other house, it goes through all the stages it has gone through in the first house. The second house may return the bill with suggestions. If these suggestions are not accepted by the first house, the president calls for a joint session of the two houses. When the bill is passed by the joint session, it is sent for the president's assent. The president can either sign the bill or send it back with his suggestions. After further discussions, the parliament returns the bill to the president with or without the suggested changes. When the bill is returned, the president signs it and then the bill becomes a law. It is then referred to as an act. Division of power between the center and the states. The Constitution has divided the subject for law making between the parliament and the state legislatures. These subjects are mentioned in three lists: the union list, the state list, and the concurrent list. The union list has 100 subjects, originally 97 of national importance, on which we need a uniform policy throughout the country. Defense, foreign affairs, banking, communication, citizens, and currency are included in the union list. The state list contains 61, originally 66 subjects of state and local importance on which the state government makes laws. Police, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation are included in the state list. The concurrent list includes 52, originally 47 subjects of common interests to both union government and state government, such as education, forest, trade, unions, marriage, adoption and succession. In case there is a conflict on any law made by both central and the state government on a concrete list subject, the law made by the central government prevails. Subjects which do not fall in any of these three lists, such as computer software, internet and dual citizenships, are listed in the residuary list and the union has the sole right. The Union Executive. The Union Executive consists of the President, the Vice President and the Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister as the head. The President. In a parliamentary democracies, the duties of the heads of the states are generally ceremonial. The President is elected by members of an electoral college consisting of elected members of both houses of parliament and legislative assemblies. The President must be a citizen of India, not less than the 35 years of age, and eligible for each election as member of the Lok Sabha. His term of office is 5 years. Power of the President. President की पावर क्या होती है? बच्चों, इससे आगे बढ़ने से पहले बता दें कि जो प्रेसिडेंट का कार्यकाल होता है वो 5 साल का होता है. Legislative powers. The President summons and prosecutes sessions of Parliament and addresses the first session of the year and after the general elections. He can dissolve the Parliament and the advice of the Council of Ministers. Bill can become laws only after the President's assent. Bill law में तब्दील हो जाता है only तभी हो पाता है जब President का assent हो, उसकी हामी हो. अब मनी बिल रिक्वायर्स हिज परमिशन टू बी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड. मनी बिल तभी इंट्रोड्यूस होती है जब प्रेसिडेंट उसमें हामी भरता है, उसके सिग्नेचर होते हैं. ही कॉल्स अ जॉइंट सेशन ऑफ द टू हाउसेज ऑफ पार्लियामेंट टू सॉल्व एनी डिसएग्रीमेंट ओवर अ बिल. द प्रेसिडेंट हैज द पावर टू इशू एन ऑर्डिनेंस व्हेन द पार्लियामेंट इज नॉट इन सेशन. एग्जीक्यूटिव पावर्स. The President appoints the Prime Minister, the Central Council of Ministers on the Prime Minister's advice, judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts, and the governance of the states. The President is the Supreme Commander of our defense forces and appoints the chiefs of the Army, Navy, and the Air Force, and now the Chief of Defense Staff (CDS). He can pardon and commute the sentence of a person sentenced by a court. The death penalty can be changed only by the President by him. When there is a failure of constitutional machinery in a state, he can assume any of the functions of the government of the state or proclaim President's rule in the state with or without dissolving the assembly. The President can proclaim emergency in the country if he feels that the security of the country is threatened by war, external aggression of armed rebellion. प्रेसिडेंट के पास में वो एक ऐसी पावर होती है कि वो पूरी कंट्री में इमरजेंसी भी घोषित कर सकता है अगर कंट्री की सिक्योरिटी पर या कोई थ्रेट करे या कोई एक्सटर्नल एग्रेशन आ जाए या आर्म्ड रिबेलियन हो जाए तो. केस स्टडी. The debate and the amendment. Regarding the actual powers of the President, there was a debate between the Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Nehru stated that the President did not have any real power, though his position was of great authority and dignity, but Dr. Rajendra Prasad raised the issue of the President's ability to act independently. बच्चों, जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे जवाहरलाल नेहरू, उनका कहना था कि प्रेसिडेंट के पास में कोई रियल पावर नहीं होती, उनका जो पोजीशन होता है, उनकी अथॉरिटी, उनकी डिग्निटी हालांकि बहुत ग्रेट होती है। लेकिन डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद ने इस पर एक इशू रेज किया, उन्होंने प्रेसिडेंट्स की एबिलिटी को एक्ट किया इंडिपेंडेंटली। ही असर्टेड दैट द प्रेसिडेंट वाज नॉट फाउंड टू एक्ट ऑन द एडवाइस ऑफ द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स। द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स ड्यूटी वाज टू सिंपली एड एंड advise the president. However, the then Attorney General and Nehru supported the view that Indian Constitution was based on the British parliamentary system, in which the advice of the Council of Ministers was absolute, binding on the nominal head, king or the president. Nehru clarified that the king president is not just a figurehead, but as an on the king or queen of narrative, his or her position is of great authority and dignity. He may intercede in the affairs of the state and has king or queen has the power to caution and to warn as the British king and queen has. However, the 42nd Amendment passed in 1976 made it mandatory for the president to head the advice of the prime minister and the council of ministers. The vice president is elected by an electoral college consisting of members of both houses of parliament. He must be a citizen of India, not less than 35 years of age, and eligible for election as a member of the Rajya Sabha. His term of office is 5 years. The vice president is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha and act as president when the latter is unable to carry out his functions. The prime minister hold the highest position in the cabinet of ministry. cabinet ministry में prime minister जो होता है वो highest position पर होता है. He is the leader of majority parties which leads the government. His functions are, प्राइम मिनिस्टर के क्या क्या फंक्शंस होते हैं? द प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेलेक्ट्स द मेंबर ऑफ द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स फॉर अपॉइंटमेंट बाय द प्रेसिडेंट. ही और शी एलोकेट्स पोर्टफोलियोज टू द मिनिस्टर्स. The Prime Minister presides over the meetings of the Council of Ministers. He or she coordinates the working of different ministries and is also the chief decision maker. He or she is the chairperson of the Niti Aayog, which is instrumental in the socio-economic advancement of the country. The Prime Minister communicates to the President all decisions of the Council of Ministers relating to the administration of the country and proposals for legislation. The Prime Minister represents the country in high-level meetings and in international organizations that require the attendance of the person who holds the highest government office. He also addresses the nation on various issues of national importance. The Prime Minister can use his discretion over disposal of two nation funds, the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund and second the National Disaster Response. Under the National Disaster Response Fund headed by the Home Minister, relief is provided families of those killed in natural calamities like floods, cyclones and earthquakes and to victims of major accidents and riots. Council of Ministers. The real powers of the executive lie with the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers. The executive works through different departments of government called ministries, portfolios like defense, finance, industry, agriculture and railways. The Council of Ministers comprise cabinet ministers, ministers of state with independent charge, ministers of state who work with cabinet ministers and deputy ministers of late. The deputy ministers are not getting appointed. The Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers work as a team on the principle of collective responsibility. They are jointly responsible to the Parliament for any decision taken by them. If a no confidence motion is passed in Lok Sabha against any one minister, the entire Council of Ministers resigns. तो बच्चों अब आ जाते हैं इसके एक्सरसाइज पर. टिक द करेक्ट आंसर. द लोअर हाउस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट इज द लोकसभा, राज्यसभा. बच्चों आगे की प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. फिल द गैप्स चैप्टर की मदद से इसे खुद से कीजिएगा बच्चों. द पार्लियामेंट has two houses, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. आगे की प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. Write T for true and F for false. Rajya Sabha is also known as the House of the People. False. True. आगे की प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस ब्रीफली. बच्चों यहाँ कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं, चैप्टर की मदद से इन्हें खुद से कीजिएगा. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन डिटेल. बच्चों यहाँ कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं, डिटेलिंग में चैप्टर की मदद से इनके आंसर दीजिएगा. स्किल्स एनरिचमेंट जोन, फन एक्टिविटी, make a visit to the parliament when it is in session and watch the proceedings, write down your observations. बच्चों जब पार्लियामेंट का सेशन ऑन होता है तब आप वहाँ पर जाइए और उनकी प्रोसीडिंग्स देखिए और उसके उनके ऑब्जर्वेशंस को राइट डाउन कीजिए। बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा। एक्टिविटी, बच्चों यहाँ एक एक्टिविटी दी गई है, उसे ध्यानपूर्वक पढ़िए, अच्छे से पढ़िए, उसे समझिए और उसके बाद में उस एक्टिविटी को अपने क्लासमेट्स और फेलोज के साथ में उसे कीजिए। बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा। आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स, what role does bureaucracy play in the administration of the country? Arvind wants to contest the Lok Sabha election. He is above 25 years of age and a citizen of India. However, he was involved in case of domestic violence and has also taken bribes on numerous occasions. Do you think he is still eligible to contest the election? बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस आप खुद से कीजिएगा। हमने चैप्टर में इसके बारे में डिस्कस किया है। अब यहाँ पर देख लेते हैं रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द 18th लोकसभा इलेक्शंस जून 24। बच्चों यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पर जो लोकसभा इलेक्शंस हुए थे, 18th इलेक्शंस हुए थे जून 24 में, उसके रिजल्ट्स को दिए गए हैं। इन्हें देखिए, इन्हें अच्छे से समझिए। बच्चों आई होप आज की क्लास में हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा। अब आप इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से करते रहिएगा।